dialogues, they tell us how to use language properly in the right situation, in context. So this is exactly what they say. So sometimes we think that that languages are identical in every way, and since we have an enormous list of vocabulary and a list of structures, we can easily communicate. Now, having a list of structures and an enormous list of vocabulary is one thing, and using these structures and vocabulary in the right context is another. So we need to have a combination of both. We do need vocabulary and structure, but at the same time, we need to know how, when, and where to use such structures. This is the purpose of situational dialogues. I mean, we have about 30 situational dialogues, commonly used situational dialogues. So let's have you got both?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Right. So Afnan and Farah, if you like to do the first, who would like to do the second? We need volunteers, I mean, to do the second at the party. Who would like to take part? Any volunteers? Okay, let's begin with the first. We have Porter and Teresa. Teresa is a tourist. So the title of this situational dialogue is At the Airport. Now, these situational dialogues cover at the airport, at the customs, booking a room at a hotel, at the dentist's, at the doctor's, at a restaurant, asking the way, in the post office, at the bank. I mean, we have commonly used situational dialogues. So hopefully we'll cover about 6 or 7, and then I'll leave you with a book entitled "What to Say." I mean, it's strongly recommended that you learn these by heart. You learn them by heart. You know, you learn what to say by heart. Right. So let's have Afnan. Afnan, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you read the instructions first?
Yes, doctor, I'm here.
Today, Teresa is leaving. Okay.
Yeah. Today, Teresa is leaving England and flying back home. As she has been staying in the west of London, she decides to take a taxi direct to London, to London Airport instead of going to West London Air Terminal, which is near to center of London.
Okay. So here we have a tourist. I mean, as a tourist visits a country, he needs to use language in various situations. This is one of the situations. This is number 28. We do have 1 to 28 or 30. Perhaps I can give you more situational dialogues. So let's have 2 or 3. Okay, let's have 2. Afnan and Farah.
Yes,
Yes,
doctor.
if you'd like to start.
Yes. Any luggage, madam?
Yes. The 4 cases here. I'll keep this benf- uh,
Brief,
briefcase.
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 Yeah.
Oh, driver, what's the fare, please?
Me, doctor?
في
Yeah. Okay.
التاكسي driver,
We
doctor.
only have two. Yeah.
لا في
We
التاكسي driver.
It's okay. I mean, just we have A and B.
تمام
Let's say A and B.
okay.
تمام.
£2.75, madam.
Here's the £3. Keep that change.
Thank you.
I'll take your luggage to be weighed. Madam, you'll find the check-in desk straight across the hall.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have a ticket for flight B758.
May I see your ticket, please?
Here it is.
Is this your luggage?
That's right.
Your luggage is well underway.
Oh, good.
Here is your ticket and this your baggage label, which you must show when you dis-
Disembark.
disembark
Yeah.
disembark at your destinations and re- rec- الخط مو واضح شوي.
And reclaim.
reclaim your luggage. Reclaim your
Yeah.
luggage.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Shall I have to wait?
Only a few minutes. Will you now please go across the hall towards the departure
Lounge.
lounge and have your pass.
Passport.
بس عشان
Passport.
خط صغير. وين وصلت؟
And have your passport ready.
Yes, ready for inspections at imagination
It's
control.
okay. Inspection at immigration control.
Immigration control, yes.
You seem to be very busy today.
Oh, yes, madam. About 55,000 passengers a day come through this airport during the summer period.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. By the way, to start with.
Thank you.
So let me just read it. I mean, to start with, today, yeah, today. So it's not today. It's not today. Today, Teresa is leaving England and flying back home. Flying back home. So it's not flying back to the home or to home. To fly back home without the, unlike Arabic, of course. As she has been staying, as here means because or since. As here means because or since. As she has been staying in the west of London, she decides to take a taxi direct to London Airport instead of going to West London Air Terminal, which is near the center of London. So you have porter. Any luggage, madam? Any luggage? Luggage. Luggage. Madam. It's not madam, yes? Madam.
Yeah, right.
And in Arabic, most people tend to say madam, yes? It's madam. Madam. In French, we have ma, which means my, and dame, Sayyidati, like you say, my Sayyidati, yeah? Madam. Any luggage, madam? Yes. The 4 cases here. The 4 cases here. I'll keep this briefcase. You know what a briefcase is? A briefcase. I mean, to be kept. I mean, to be held. I'll keep this briefcase. Oh, driver, what's the fare, please? Now look at this. What's the fare, please? What's the fare? Fare. Fare. You know what that means? What's the fare? How much do I need to pay? Yeah. £2.75, madam. Here is £3. Keep the change. Keep the change. Now, in the Western culture, British, American cultures, when you take a taxi, part of the social norms of society is to give the taxi driver a tip. So the hairstylist, the taxi driver, the waiter, the waitress, I mean, you are expected to give them a tip. Keep the change. Thank you. I'll. Now look at this. I'll. So it's not always I will. We in conversation we use weak forms. So instead of saying I will take you, they say I'll. Weak form. It's a weak form, which means it's a short form. I'll take your luggage to be weighed. Okay. I'll take. I'll take your luggage to be weighed, madam. You'll, again, you will. You'll find the check-in desk straight across the hall. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. I have a ticket to flight. I have a ticket to flight BE 758. May I see your ticket, please? Now, this is a polite way, of course. Yeah. Instead of saying, can I have, or can I see your ticket? May I see your ticket, please? Here it is. Is this your luggage? That's right. That's. So it's not always that is right. Here, is has a weak form, a contracted form, a short form. That's right. Your luggage is well underweight. Okay? Your luggage is well underweight. So it means that you don't have overweight. Oh, good. Here is your ticket. And this is your luggage. This is your. So it's not your. We do have you as a subject pronoun, a subject and an object pronoun. You, Y-O-U, is pronounced you. But once we add an R to make it possessive, or RS, what do we say? Afnan.
Your.
Again?
Your.
Your. So the transcription of you would be a ya sound, then you with 2 dots. You. As we add an R or an RS, yeah, what happens is that the U, the U, 2 dots, goes to O sound, O
No.
as in short form with 2 dots. Your, what's your name? Now, most foreign language learners tend to say, what's your name? They don't say your. your. What's your name? Your name. What's your name? Right. Okay. Here is your ticket, and this is your luggage label, which you must show when you disembark at your destination and reclaim your luggage. Reclaim. You know what that means?
استعادة.
يستعيد يعني.
يستعيد.
Yeah, يستعيد. Okay. Yeah. Your luggage. Thank you. Shall I have to wait? Shall I have to wait? Only a few minutes. Will you now please go across the hall towards the departure lounge? Departure. Departure has a schwa at the end. Departure lounge. And have your passport ready for inspection from inspect at immigration control. You seem to be very busy these days, here today. You seem to be very busy here today. Oh, yes, madam. About 50,000 passengers a day come through this airport, during the summer period. Okay. Let's have another two. Can we have another two persons?
I will do it.
Lena
Okay.
and
Can I?
who's that? Lana?
Lana Sufi.
Lana and Lena, yes?
Okay.
Okay, Lana, are you going to be Teresa or Porter?
Okay.
Okay.
Doctor, we are doing at the party.
No, I mean, let's do this again. Let's do this again, then we'll have the party, at the party. Yeah? Or would you like to
Okay.
do the party first? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Right. At the party. I mean, this is another situational dialogue, commonly used dialogues. Yeah, okay. Lana then. Lana and Ming.
Okay.
A and B. Let's say A and B. Yes.
I'll go first. ولا
Yeah,
who will
okay.
go? Okay.
Yeah, Lena.
Okay. Ahmed and Ming are in the party held by Hani. They are talking to each other. Ahmed, hello, you must be Hani's friend. Ming, right? From Japan?
Okay.
Yes, I'm Ming, but I am Chinese, not Japanese. Who are you, sir?
I'm Ahmed, Hani's cousin. Glad to meet you.
I'm happy to meet you too. Hani told me about you. I think you are an engineer.
Correct. I work for Egyptian constructor. What about you?
Yeah, good.
I'm a doctor. I work in a hospital in Beijing.
Are you in Egypt? Are you in Egypt for vacation or business?
Actually, I'm here to attend a medical conference.
Great, but you should go sightseeing. Egypt has many wonderful places to visit.
I'm going to visit. Okay. I'm going to visit the pyramids, Luxor and Aswan.
The pyramids.
Pyramids, okay. Pyramids.
I'm traveling to Aswan with a friend next week. Would you like to come with us? Would you like to come with us?
It gives me pleasure.
Okay, I will introduce you to my friend. By the way, he's the doctor too, and John over here.
John, this is Ming. Ming, this is John.
Oh, it's
Okay.
John. How do you do?
How do you do?
Ming is my cousin's friend. He's a doctor from Beijing.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Ming, do you know that I'm a doctor too?
Yes, Ahmed told me. Where are you from, John?
Okay, I'm from England. I work in London.
You know, I'm
You know,
considering getting.
I am
Okay.
okay. You know, I am considering getting a job in London. I am wondering if they pay good salaries there.
Yes, also you can get benefits in kind.
Right. Good. That's very good. Yeah, that's very good to start with. Okay.
Okay.
Let's analyze this in terms of short forms, weak forms, and pronunciation rules. Who's taking phonetics with me? Are there many students here taking phonetics?
Yes, doctor.
Okay.
I do, doctor.
Okay. Now let's analyze this. Ahmed and Ming are in the party held by Hani. Held. That's to say, which is held. Now, sometimes we say to hold a party, to give a party, and sometimes they say to throw a party. I'm going to throw a party. Throw a party. So these three verbs are used: give a party, hold a party, or throw a party. Held by Hani. Which is held, that is by
دكتور بمعنى مسؤول عن الحفلة ولا صاحب الحفلة؟
which one?
Held or hold.
Are in the party held by Hani. هو صاحب الدعوة.
Oh.
Yeah. They are talking to each other. They are talking to each other. Each other too. Yeah. Hello. You must be Hannah's friend, Ming, right? From Japan? Yes, I'm Ming. But look at I am. I am. Even in writing, we have a contracted form or a short form. Yeah. I'm Chinese, not Japanese. Who are you, sir? Who are? Who are? Who is used to ask about the subject or to ask about a person in general. Who are you, sir? I'm Ahmed, Hani's cousin. Hani's cousin. What's the meaning of cousin?
ابن عم.
ابن العم. اظبط
Ibn Am,
تكون
or
ابن
it
خال.
could be
ابن
both.
خال.
What's the meaning of aunt in English?
خالة.
عم أو
العم
خالة.
أو الخالة.
Amma or Khala. So, okay. What's the meaning of uncle?
عم أو
عم أو
خال.
خال.
Again, am or. So how do you say, how can we differentiate between aunt, khala,
I think
and amma? What do we say? How do we
we
express
say
it?
my cousin from my mother's side.
We say paternal and maternal.
Paternal.
Paternal from the father's side, maternal from the mother's side. So we say paternal uncle and maternal uncle. Paternal and maternal. Yeah.
Yes.
Doctor, could you just give us the spelling? Paternal.
Yeah. Paternal. Paternal. That's the adjective of father. Maternal. Maternal. That's the adjective of mother. And that's why sometimes we say, how do you say ijazat umuma?
Maternal leave.
Maternity leave. They say maternity leave. Maternity. Maternity. Sorry. Maternity. Maternity. Maternity leave. Or maternity hospital. What does that mean?
مستشفى النسائية أو شيء زي هيك.
Yeah, Nisaiya, that's it. Yeah. Or يعني مستشفى الولادة they say.
ولادة.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Glad to meet you. Glad to meet you. Meet you. When we have a t sound followed by ya, it goes to ch. Glad to meet you. Now, most foreign language learners tend to say meet you, in which case they violate one of the phonological rules of English, pronunciation rules. Glad to meet you. Meet you. That's a rule, a watertight rule. When you have a word ending in a t sound and followed by a ya sound, it goes to ch. Meet you. Okay. Again, I am. I'm happy to meet you too. Meet you again, another one. Hani told me about you. Underline these words. Hani told me about you. About and you. I think you are an engineer. Correct. This is correct, by the way. It's not correct. It's correct. Correct. The second sound, the vowel, is a schwa. It's not an o, it's a schwa. Correct. 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 It does have double R, but has only one sound. Correct, not correct. I work for Egyptian contractors. I work for Egyptian contractors. Contractors. So it's not always contractors, yeah? It's contractors. You have two schwas. A schwa after the ka and another schwa after the t sound. Contractors. So it's not contractors. Most foreign language learners are influenced by spelling. So they think that whenever there is an O, R, it's O. No, it's just a schwa. Translator. I work as a translator. He works as an actor. Actor, not actor. Yeah, same applies here. I'm a doctor. I work in a hospital in Beijing. Are you in Egypt on vacation or business? Actually, I'm here to attend. Attend, not attend. I'm here to attend the medical conference. Great, but you should be sightseeing. You should go sightseeing to visit some famous sites, tourist attractions. They call them tourist attractions. Egypt has many wonderful places to visit. I'm going to visit the pyramids, Luxor and Aswan. I'm traveling to Aswan with a friend next week. Would you like to come with us? Would you like? Would you? Not would you. Again, that's another rule. When we have a da sound at the end of a word, followed by a ya sound, it goes to ja. Would you like to come with us? It gives me pleasure. It gives me pleasure. Pleasure. Pleasure with a ja sound. So it's not pleasure. Got it? It's a ja. It's a ja sound, which is voiced palatal alveolar fricative. Okay, I'll introduce you to my friend. By the way, he is a doctor too. John, over here. John, this is Ming. Ming, this is John. How do you do? How do you do? Ming is my cousin's friend. He's a doctor from Beijing. Nice to meet you, Ming. Do you know that I'm a doctor too? Yes, Ahmed told me. Where are you from, John? Where are you from? Or sometimes they say, where do you come from? Where'd you come from, Lena? Lena, where'd you come from?
Palestine, Jordan.
Sorry?
Palestine or Jordan.
Okay, I mean, they say, I mean, where'd you come from here means what is your nationality?
Oh,
Yeah?
Jordanian.
Yeah, okay. They say, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Or where are you from? Okay. From England. I work in London. You know, how do you say this? The next word? Lana, can you read it? You know, Lana, are you there? Lena, can
Yes,
you read
دكتور
it?
بس كان المايك مش راضي يفتح. Okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Lana.
I am considering.
Again?
I'm considering.
No, make it a schwa. Make the letter O a schwa. Consider. Consider. Yeah. Correct. Connect. It's a schwa. Yeah. I'm considering getting a job in London. I'm wondering. Why is it wondering? Not wondering. And most foreign language learners tend to say wondering. It's wondering. You know why? Wandering. Wandering because the E is silent. The letter E after the D is silent. So we end up having a D sound followed by R. So in which case it goes to J. It's like you said, dry, drama, D-R-A-M-A, drama. Dreams. So it's not dreams, yeah? Dreams. I'm wondering if they pay good salaries there. Yes, also you can get benefits in kind. You can get benefits in kind. What does that mean? You can get benefits. Yeah. Benefits here means allowances. Allowances. A-L-L-O-W, then A-N-C-E-S. Allowances. يعني علاوات, yes. Alawat like housing allowance, or accommodation allowance, conveyance allowance, transport luggage allowance. They call these allowances. Ticket allowance, conveyance allowance, and yeah. Right. How much time is left? Okay. Okay. Let's just try this. Yeah.
Of the populations most vulnerable to a COVID-19 outbreak, the world's 26 million refugees are at the top of that list.
Can you hear
They
that?
often live in close quarters with access to only basic health and
Yes,
sanitation.
doctor.
Okay.
An outbreak
There's
of the
just
virus may be devastating.
it's an interview with
The
His
country of
Majesty.
Jordan is home to at least 3.5 million refugees and also the world's largest Syrian refugee camp. We are joined now by the King of Jordan, His Majesty, King Abdullah II. Good morning to you, Your Majesty.
Good morning, Margaret.
Social distancing is next to impossible for refugees. How do you plan it to limit the spread?
Well, we acted quite early on, and that helped us flatten the curve quite well. And we created, obviously, some tough measures in lockdown and quarantines that over the whole country, although we're in the process of opening that up slightly. The challenge with refugees, obviously, they're about 20% of our population. The majority are not in refugee camps, so that is a challenge. But we sort of treat every person inside of our borders, whether you're a Jordanian citizen